performance. As some of you might know, or probably most of you don't know, one of my favorite things is to write poetry. And as weird, as feminine as it sounds, it's one of those things that I really enjoy. So I wrote something for this event for today, and it's titled, "Who is Our Glorious Hope?" And to preface is talking about really searching for Christ in a modern day Christmas. So, who is our glorious hope? Who is our glorious hope? I'm hoping that the lights lining the rooftops of many are there to represent the stars in the night of Mary. And I'm hoping that carols of Snows and Jingle Bells are sung to mimic the glorious songs that night of the angels. And I'm hoping that all the family reunions in our homes give us a mindful thanksgiving that even an inn did not have a room to loan. Who is our glorious hope? And I'm hoping that the wrapping paper, ribbon, and bows used to adorn the gifts of high price are reminders of the wrapping rags and swaddling cloths that clothe the infant Christ. And I'm hoping that all the money spent on gifts and decoration are far outweighed by what is given to the Lord and gospel declaration, who is our glorious hope. And I'm hoping that you coming and seeing me here isn't the one out of 2 times you go to church in a year, because being at church isn't committed to just 2 days or 1 day. But if you don't agree, then I guess I'll see you next on Easter Sunday. Who is my glorious hope? Isn't that right, man? Aren't we sharing the same sight, ma'am? The season was to shine like that light stand, honoring the child that night, lamb. What happened with that bright plan? But instead we get a fat white man. But don't get me wrong, Santa is kind of like this Christ of mine. They both give gifts. Santa, you give to the nice and you neglect the naughty. But Christ, you bless the lowly and you rebuke the haughty. They both wear red. Santa, you wear white fur and nice velvet robe red. Christ, you are wrapped by a scarlet robe purpled in bloodshed. They both have followers. Santa, you're followed by your elves in your northern chapel. Christ, you command, follow me to your disciples. And they both are coming. Santa, you'll be coming by a 9 reindeer sleigh. Christ, you will come on a white steed that judgment day. But I fear that until your judgment day, we're starting to forget the way, growing astray, close to betray the one who wiped our sins away. And I hope that as a church, we do not stray, as community to obey, quick to pray, learn to obey the Christ who is born to lead the way, who is our glorious hope. Because the world points to Santa and his sleigh, and shallowness their day portrays, spirit decay, naivete, no mention of Christ this holiday. It's no wonder Christmas is starting to sound a lot like Christmas. It's no wonder Christmas is starting to sound a lot like Christmas. And I'll say that again. It's no wonder Christmas is starting to sound a lot like Christ-missing. But church, please don't distress. This poem wasn't written to you unless you possess the same struggles with this address. This poem, I guess I'm trying to confess the many areas that I have personally transgressed. Christ, I have forgotten to assess the meaning of this holiday, and I digress that it's become a mess. I have focused more on success. I have stressed to look the best. I obsessed to pass the test. I possessed to impress. I did not rest on excess, and it's left me compressed and depressed. Who is my glorious hope? Christmas, my only request is for me to remember Christ, lest it becomes Christless. Because you came into this world, nevertheless, you to live a perfect life, to confess, you, the comfort found only on your breast, you, but were beaten after your arrest, you, and died so you could attest, you, the goodness of the Father expressed, you, so that in your house I am considered a guest, you, and as a sinner I am considered blessed. You are my glorious